the third weekend of August, me and my roommate went apartment hunting in NYC. We are both college graduates and have full-time jobs. We were aiming for a 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom apartment within the budget of $4,000 a month. We used Street Easy and Resi to find available units. However, we found out that we were being too optimistic and have increased our budget up to $4,800 a month. We were aiming for apartments near Midtown as we both work near there. We limited our neighborhoods to Hell's Kitchen, Chelsea, and Long Island City as we both love these locations. A must-have for us is a near train station as we both like to explore NYC, a nearby grocery store, and overall a safe neighborhood even during late hours. We also both wanted a decent sized room, which for both of us is at least 95 square feet each. A nice to haves were gym and a rooftop. Regarding utilities, usually apartments in NYC cover water and gas, but if internet was also covered, that would have been a plus. We were aiming for October 1st start date, and we had roughly 10 apartments on our list, and we were going to explore 6 that weekend. The first apartment was located in Hell's Kitchen and is a 1-bedroom flex. The rent would have been $4,400 a month. They had a gym, a movie theater, a tennis court, a rooftop. They had free breakfast throughout the weekdays, which is extremely rare. The view was also great and the people here were extremely nice. The problem was we thought there was going to be more space if 2 of us were going to live there. The bedroom was fine, but the living room was way smaller than we have anticipated, and if we were going to use some of the space to have a second bedroom, majority of the living room space would have been gone. Another problem was there were too many spotted lanternflies in this area. So ultimately, although we loved the area and the amenities, we couldn't put this as our top choice. Next up is an apartment in Chelsea. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit, and the rent is $44.95 a month. First of all, the view was pretty nice. We felt like we were in the center of Manhattan and we could see people walking on the High Line from our windows, which was pretty interesting. The rooms were pretty spacious too, and it would have been a very comfortable place to live in. Unfortunately, the apartment did not have any gym or rooftop. The unit also was very susceptible to sounds, and we could hear noises from the outside very clearly. The apartment also did not smell very nice from the inside and outside. The real estate agent also wanted tenants who had a September start date. So in the end, we decided to not pursue this apartment. Next up is our first Long Island City apartment. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit, and the monthly rent is $4,400 a month. The apartment looked very nice from the outside and inside. It was a brand new apartment, and the view from the balcony was just great. The neighborhood was isolated from the busy streets of Long Island City and was very quiet and calm. There was also a rooftop, which was pretty spacious. It became our immediate top choice. However, the gym was way smaller than promoted online. There was not many equipment either, and it looked like a maximum of 2 people could work out in there. It also said there was a pool, but apparently the pool was still in development. Overall, the unit was great, but we thought we could find somewhere better. Next up is our second Long Island City apartment. This is also a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom unit. The rent is $4,246 per month. First of all, the apartment was located a few blocks away from Queens Plaza, and it had a very peaceful vibe, which we really liked. The location was also very convenient with us as it was close to grocery stores and subway stations as well. The unit itself was very spacious, a big living room and 2 big bedrooms with multiple closets. The apartment did not have a gym nor a rooftop, but the location was great, so that didn't really matter to us. The big problem was the unit was on the first floor, and from my experience in living in New York, the first floor can be infiltrated with cockroaches. I do have a traumatic story with cockroaches, but I'll save it for another time. The real estate agent also said they were looking for September start dates. Overall, the unit was great, but we had a feeling something better was waiting for us. Next up is our third apartment in Long Island City. The rent is $4,495, and it is a 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom apartment. They also would give us 2 weeks free of charge on the lease. They were looking for a start date in mid-September, and fortunately, we were able to negotiate to the final week of September. To be honest, the apartment had everything we wanted. There was a gym, a rooftop, and a pool. There was also free internet for residents, which was very appealing. The apartment location is very close to grocery stores and the Queens Plaza subway station. It is also very close to the Queensboro Bridge, which works very well for us as we both are huge bikers. Overall, this apartment was just too good and we were in complete awe this whole time. Our final apartment that weekend was also in Long Island City. The rent was $4,629 and it is a 2-bedroom and 1-bathroom apartment. The apartment was very spacious and had a great view. The real estate agent was not with us, so we couldn't check out the rooftop or the gym. The bathroom was also left dirty, which left a bad impression on us. The apartment overall looked brand new, but to be honest, we were still starstruck on the previous apartment. And as the real estate agent was not with us, it was difficult to go through the details regarding the unit. So in the end, we decided to not consider this apartment. So as many of you may have guessed, we went with the 5th apartment on our list. The apartment was just way too nice and we were really lucky to have found this apartment. So on the same day, me and my roommate both applied to this apartment, which the application fee was $20 per person. And the next day, we got the approval notice. My main tip is to find out what you prioritize the most when searching for an apartment. In our case, that was proximity to work, proximity to a subway station, and the proximity to grocery stores or shopping places. I used to live in Upper West Harlem, which was $1,200 a month, but I didn't really like the neighborhood. I believe it's worth it if the place costs more, but you're more comfortable with it. And after you figure that out, I think it's all about finding the best apartment that fits your needs, so nice to haves. Another tip is to check the apartment in person. Often the pictures online could be nicer than it actually really is. So by checking in person, you can figure out if this apartment might actually be the best option or not, or actually works with you. Also, you have the real estate agent right next to you, so you might be able to negotiate and get a better deal. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video was helpful. Bye.